What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's our second live stream of the day. I went live around an hour ago, and I figured, you know what? I gotta get out there, talk in front of the camera some more, meet some new people, hopefully meet some new subscribers, provide some value, keep it going, right? So, for those of you who are back watching this video, I always try to say this, but for whatever reason, YouTube Live takes around 4 to 5 minutes usually to start giving some viewership. So I usually say a whole bunch of nothing for the first 4 to 5 minutes. So I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. It helps the channel a lot. If you would like to watch it all the way through, be my guest. If you just want to get to the action, you can fast forward to around the 5-minute mark. So with that being said, we're going to talk about something a little more, I don't know if fun's the right word, but kind of easygoing in some ways, but what not to do when you go to Thailand. So we'll get started once some people start popping in. And in the meantime, I think I'm going to put this coat on because it's getting kind of chilly. So we had some warmer weather, but it's not going to be nice every day. So it is what it is. And hopefully my phone's running a little low on battery here. I have it connected to my computer, which is what will be charging my phone, but my computer was also dead, so I'm charging my computer right now, which is connected to my phone, which is how we're talking to each other right now. And so hopefully I don't run out of battery in the meantime here. But yeah, guys, anyways, we're talking about what not to do when you go to Thailand. I've seen some pretty crazy things go down there, guys. Some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. Lived in Pattaya, Thailand, one of the craziest, wildest places on the entire earth. It makes Vegas look like a baby. It makes Vegas look like a very nice guy who doesn't cause any trouble. Pattaya is a wild, wild place. It's where people go to lose their minds. It's where people go to lose their money. And it's where people go to have a really good time, right? So we're going to talk about some things. Of course, Thailand is a great place to go have some fun, right? It's a good time. But with anything in life, whatever goes up must come down. So, it's important to have a good time, but to not do anything that's going to get you in trouble with the law, get you hurt, make you, go broke and lose all your money. Hi, Ariel. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. So yeah, guys, welcome to all the new viewers. My name's Richie. I have a travel channel. I used to live in Thailand, and I'll be living there again really soon here. So if you guys are interested, feel free to check out the channel. I'll talk to you guys in the chat, answer any questions. If you guys are interested what it's like living in Thailand. I've traveled all over Asia as well, so I like talking to people, so I do these lives a lot now because I really like them. I like talking to you guys. You make it fun. So anyways, on this video we're gonna be talking about kind of the do's and don'ts when you go to Thailand. So let's get into the meat, sausage, and potatoes, and or we're talking about rice, or we're talking about Thailand. So let's get into the rice, fruits, and vegetables, and let's talk about what not to do. So the first thing you shouldn't do when you go to Thailand is be unprepared when you arrive, right? It's a foreign country if you're not from there, like everywhere else. So you don't want to show up to the airport and you don't have your paperwork in line. If you guys have questions about the paperwork, you can look at my most recent video. It's not legal advice. If you want legal advice, I believe there's a lawyer from Bangkok who has a channel called Integrity Law. He can legally talk to you guys about immigration in Thailand. I can't. I'm just a regular dude who's been to Thailand. So I'm just giving you guys advice from my experience. But from what I've seen going through the immigration, if you're standing there like, oh my gosh, like I haven't filled out this piece of paper, and now you have this immigration officer who looks really serious and scary, and you have to go talk to that guy about what you're going to be doing in his country, you might want to be organized and have your paperwork together, right? So look at my channel, look at other people's channel, go to Integrity Law and learn about, some of the immigration laws. So, if you're legal or not. And also it depends what passport you have. So there's a website called Passport Index, and it has a list of every single passport in the world, and you can learn where you can go with your passport, right? Every passport is different. So, for Americans like myself, we can go to around 170 countries. If you have a Hong Kong passport, you could probably go to 185 countries or maybe like 190. And then there's a lot of countries that you can't go to as many as well. So yeah, just know what's going on with immigration. Guys, it surprises me so much how people just show up to foreign countries and they think that they should just be, treated like they own the place, because, they're there for vacation. It doesn't work like that. So that's my first don't do. So be prepared. The second thing, and if you take one thing away from this video, this is probably going to be one of the bigger ones. Do not rent a motorbike in Thailand. Absolutely not. Do not do it unless you have a lot of experience driving motorcycles. And even with that, like I had a motorcycle in America for a little bit. And I grew up riding, ATVs and dirt bikes and stuff like that. And even someone with some experience, it's still, it's so different, right? Because the traffic's on the other side of the road. All the laws are different on the road. And there's so much traffic. Like, Thailand has a level of traffic that you'll never experience in America. Even if you're in Los Angeles or New York City, Bangkok has way more traffic than that. So, my recommendation is to just don't do it. So many people get hurt, and it's really, really bad, guys, all the time, guys. I can't tell you how many people I know of who, have been killed on motorcycles in Thailand or heard about it. It's like I hear about it like on a daily basis. I think over Chinese New Year's, they had something like 300 or 400 people died in one day, which is crazy. That's so crazy. In one day, like that many people die from just riding motorbikes. And it's just like, they don't know what they're doing. It seems easy when you start riding them because they're little and they feel like they're easy to control. But the thing is if you don't know like how to drive a motorcycle, if you don't know like counter steering, for those of you who don't know motorcycles, if you want to turn left, you actually turn right. And a lot of people don't understand that. So if you don't understand these things that you would only know if you have like grown up riding motorcycles, you're not going to be able to succeed with it in Thailand probably, because it's like driving at the hardest level. Like it's like driving in NASCAR. You got cars next to you that are super close, And then you have other tourists who also don't know what they're doing. So even if it's not your fault, like one of my friends, we were driving motorbikes or my dad and this guy, they were driving motorbikes in Koh Larn on an island, and he got hit by this Chinese woman who had her daughter on the back, and he wrecked his bike and got scraped up, and you know, it was just bad, and it wasn't even his fault. So you know, there's so many other forms of transportation in Thailand. There's literally buses, taxis, trains, motorbike taxis, tuk-tuks. There's something called a song tao, which is like, or in English, it's called a bot bus, which is a truck you can sit in the back in. So all those options are a lot safer, right? Don't put yourself at risk if you don't need to. So Ariel, what is the people like there? That's a good question. Thai people are some of the nicest people, maybe the nicest people I've ever met in the world. They will always help you. As long as you're nice to them, they're going to be really nice to you. And Thai people are so friendly. They're always smiling. And it's why I really love Thailand so much, because you can feel that energy. You know, people are so kind and nice there. Guys, my phone is losing charge really quick here, so I'm going to try to fix this. Yeah, this is kind of an issue, guys. I don't know if it's because of my computer. We might have to... Oh, actually, I have an idea. 1 second, guys. I'll be back. Yeah, we're having a problem here with my phone's about ready to die, and for whatever reason it's not charging on my computer. So we got a extendable cable. We're gonna try to plug it in from here and hopefully it works. Welcome to the channel, Ariel. Thank you for messaging. Let's see. Okay, it looks like that works, so we should be good. We should be good, so we can keep talking about what not to do in Thailand. For those of you who are new to my channel, I have a travel channel. I spent a lot of time in Thailand, and in this video we're talking about what not to do in Thailand. So the first two things were to show up at the airport unprepared. And the second thing was, hi, Mammy, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. So we're talking about what not to do in Thailand. The first thing was to show up at the airport unprepared without your passport and documents and stuff like that. The second thing was to rent a scooter. So don't rent a scooter in Thailand unless if you really know how to drive motorcycles well and you've been to Thailand for a long time. Don't do it. And also you can get scammed. Like another thing they do is like you'll return the motorcycle and they might say like, oh look, you scratched it. Like you break the motorcycle. Maybe even if you didn't, like maybe if it wasn't even your fault, they'll still like try to make you pay more money. So, you know, don't do it unless if like you really understand how Thailand works and stuff. That usually doesn't happen. Like I said, Thai people are really nice, and like scamming isn't really that big of a problem there, but there's scammers everywhere. So it's just, you know, it's just like not really worth it all that much, you know. So yeah, so those are two things. The third thing is really important, guys, and that is to make sure you eat food that is clean. So if you're from America or you know, like Europe or something like this, like all our food, like, you know, it comes in packages and stuff like that. So, you know, in Thailand, like a lot of their food is sitting out there in the sun for a long time, and it hasn't been cooked for a long time, and you don't want to eat that food, right? Because it's not clean. So one of the best pieces of advice I got from this old British guy was only eat food on the street that you watch somebody cook it, right? Like, so if you like watch them cook it over a fire, then you know it's like it's clean, right? Because like the fire like kills the bacteria, right? So, but if there's just like a piece of chicken sitting on a table outside in the street, don't eat that. It could get you really sick, and you know you don't want to ruin your vacation from eating something really bad, right? So my advice is to be really cautious as to what you eat in Thailand. And like I said, if you see a piece of food, like especially pork, like pork is really dirty. So if you see like a pork stick that's just laying out there in the like 100-degree sun, please like do not eat that unless if you watch like the guy put it on a grill and cook it. Hello, how you doing, Matrin? Welcome to the chat, guys. We're talking about what not to do when you go to Thailand. So the first thing is remember your passport and your paperwork when you get to the airport. You don't want to talk to some like police officer, immigration person, like if you're not prepared, right? So do that. Number 2 is don't rent a motorcycle. It's a really bad idea, unless if you're very experienced. And my third thing that I was telling everybody is to be really careful with the food, especially if you're from America or Europe or something. Like the food there just isn't the same as ours, and it's just my suggestion that you watch somebody cook your food over the fire, because you don't want to get sick from eating something. So just be cautious with that. The fourth thing is if you have fair skin, make sure you wear a lot of sunscreen, right? And also like drink a lot of water. Like a lot of people don't understand this. Like Thailand is very, very hot, especially in April, in May. The summertime in Thailand is April and May. So if you go there during that time, it's going to be 100 degrees every single day. And if you don't wear sunscreen and protect your skin, you're going to get burnt really bad. Someone said you don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So yeah, guys, make sure you drink a lot of fluids, like over 100 ounces of water a day. Make sure you're wearing sunscreen. If you go to Thailand, they have this special type of sunscreen. It's a little more like chalky, but you can put it on your face and it'll really help, because like I said, like that sun's gonna mess you up, especially if you're near the water where it's like reflecting and everything. It's just, I'm trying to tell you guys some stuff so it doesn't absolutely ruin your trip. So yeah, let's see, what else should you not do when you go to Thailand? Another thing is like, if you guys are in Bangkok, unless if you can speak like some Thai, like a little bit of Thai, like probably don't use like the taxis. I use them sometimes. And if you can speak like at least a little bit of Thai, it probably helps. But like the thing is like if you use the taxis and they can tell you're Farong, which is a foreigner in Thailand, they're probably not going to turn the meter on in the taxi. And this is another really important thing, guys. When you ask in Thailand, when you want to do something that costs money, make sure you ask for the price before you do it. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, if you're going into a taxi and they don't turn on the meter, like, make sure you say, like, how much? Or in Thai, you can say, talai kab. So you know how much it's going to be, and you guys can agree on a price. Especially, like, if you're on the beach and you're trying to, like, use a jet ski or go parasailing, or if you're trying to rent, like, a chair, like, make sure, like, you ask them how much it costs. Because if you don't do that, and you use the service, afterwards they might say like 1,000 baht or some really high price because like you got fleeced, like, you know, you didn't like negotiate the price first. So that's another tip. And, you know, like I said, like Thai people are extremely friendly, you know, but still, you know, you want to try to, you know, not get yourself in trouble too much. And speaking of not getting yourself in trouble, I would say, it's extremely important to be respectful in Thailand. Like, respect is everything with Thai culture. You know, Thai people believe, you know, I will treat you how you treat me. So like, so if you treat Thai people good, they're gonna treat you good. But if you're mean to Thai people, like in America, you know, like how people will be like they'll have an attitude. Do not do that in Thailand. Like that's a really, really bad idea in Thailand. I'm not joking with you. Like, because Thai people they're gonna take that literally. Like they're gonna take it as disrespect, which it is. So don't do that. Can you speak some Thai? Yeah, I know some Thai. I'm not fluent by any means, but you know, I'm trying to get better. And you know, I can do things like, you know, negotiate. I can count to 1,000. I know simple phrases. If you know I need help, I know how to speak a little bit, but I'm not fluent in Thai by any means. Thai is quite a difficult language because you know there's many different meanings and clauses. And there's a lot of words in Thai that just express feelings, right? So you know, I'm not an expert, but you know, a little bit of Thai, if you could speak it, if you can learn it before you go to Thailand, I think it's gonna make your trip a lot better. So yeah, guys. So let's see here. So have your paperwork ready. Don't rent motorbikes. Don't eat food that hasn't been cooked. Don't be disrespectful to Thai people. Let's see, what else do we have here? What else should I tell you guys about Thailand so you guys are successful? Thank you, I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Let's see here, guys. I'm trying to think of what else. We could talk about the exchange rate. So don't exchange all of your money at the airport. This goes to any airport in the world. You know, the exchange rate's going to be really bad at the airport because, you know, a lot of people just use it for conveniency. So if you want to exchange like $100 US or just a little amount of money like that, so you can eat some food and like get like transportation to your hotel, then I would do that. But don't exchange like a ton of money at the airport because you're gonna lose quite a bit of money, right? Because it's better to go to like places to exchange in the city because it's cheaper. And another tip for you guys to save some money is to exchange at an actual bank. Like if you actually go inside a bank instead of like an exchange booth, it's gonna be the highest amount of money. So yeah, you can do that. Another thing with that I should tell you guys is that the ATM draft fees are really high in Thailand. Like, for example, like every time you use the ATM in Thailand, it's around $7. So you have to spend $7 like every single time you use the ATM. So if I want to get $10 out of the ATM machine, it's going to cost me $17. So don't do that. Instead, either like take out larger amount of money, like a larger amount of money, so you don't have to like keep like doing that exchange rate, or like get a like a Thai digital bank card where you can actually make payments on your phone. That's another option you can do now in Thailand. Because like I knew people who were going to the ATM like literally like 10 times a month. And think about that, like that's $70 you just wasted because you're like using money at the ATM. So, you know, that money kind of adds up. So yeah, that's another tip for you guys. Let's see. Oh, another thing is this, ice. So ice can really make you sick in Thailand. Most of it is clean, but if you guys drink alcohol and you go to like Pattaya or Phuket and you go to like the cocktail cars that are outside, a lot of times that ice, it's not clean. Like it's dirty water that was frozen. So, you know, you're drinking like, they drink beer with ice in Thailand. So if you're drinking a beer or like a margarita and there's ice in it and you're drinking that like alcohol beverage, you're also drinking that ice, right? Because it's melting. And if it's not clean, like that's not going to be good for you. So you can have ice if it's at like the restaurant or if it's like, or if you know like they actually bought the ice from like 7-Eleven. But yeah, be careful with the ice. So that's another thing to look out for, right? Another tip for like accommodations, if you guys are just visiting there, this isn't really a don't, but it's kind of a do actually. But there's a website called Agoda, that's spelled Agoda, and this website's gonna have the best deals for Asia. So don't use like Expedia or some like American some American website, right? Because like they're not really popular in Asia. So use Agoda. You're gonna get a lot cheaper of deals. I'm trying to save you guys some money here if you're going on a vacation or something. So Agoda, you know, usually has like 10% off all the time. You can also filter to find like last second deals. So yeah, how about scammers? So yeah, there are scammers. I don't think they're as bad as like the Caribbean and like South America and Mexico and stuff like that. But there's still scammers in Thailand. Like I said, the most important thing you can do to avoid being scammed is to negotiate the price before you use the service, right? So if you're gonna go on the jet ski, and they come up to you and you say, "Oh, you want to go jet ski? Like, come on, like I have jet ski for you. I have jet ski for you, Cub." And like you just say like, "Oh, okay," and you go like do jet ski for like an hour, and then you finish. They're probably gonna say like, "Okay, you pay me 2,000 baht," and it's gonna be like, and you're gonna be like, 2,000 baht, like that's so much money. And it's like, well, that's why you negotiate before you use the service. So that's my tip as far as scammers. So I think you're gonna be okay if you just ask, you know, like how much before you use the service. What else can I tell you guys? Yeah, I would say with Thai people, they're really open. So like, don't be afraid to ask them questions. You know, Thai people are really intelligent people, and obviously they know a lot about their country. And Thai people are really patriotic to Thailand. So always, you know, respect Thailand, respect Thai culture. That's very important to Thailand. And you know, I'm sure if foreigners came to your country, you would want them to, you know, be respectful, you know. So and you know, try to be chill. Try not to like, don't get angry. Try not to get angry. Like in Thailand, getting angry is not good. Like The Thai people aren't gonna like that. It's called the land of smiles. So don't like get all mad and stuff like that. It's not. They're not gonna like that at all. How do they feel about Americans? They actually, a lot of them don't like Americans. They used to like Americans a lot, but the problem is that a lot of Americans have gone to Thailand and they have been on bad behavior, right? And they haven't been respectful to Thai people and Thai culture. So that doesn't mean like they're not gonna like you. Like, it just means that like, just don't meet the stereotype, right? So like the stereotype about American people is that they're loud and they're rude, and they don't respect other cultures. So just don't be like that. Like, prove the stereotype wrong. Like, be there and be friendly. Have humility and empathy, and don't talk over other people. Try to keep your voice down. It's Buddhism, right? So the culture is so much different than here in America. And you're going to notice that immediately. You go in the trains and there's no crazy people. Everybody's very respectful. Respect is a very important thing in Thailand. And there's no loud, angry people fighting and all this stuff you see happen in the cities in America. There's none of that craziness. So yeah. Okay, how were you treated when you were in Thailand? I was treated really well. I've always been treated really good in Thailand. And like I said, if you're not treated well in Thailand, it just means that you're not acting well yourself. Because, like I said earlier, with Thai culture, they how you treat them is how they will treat you. So, it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money, if you're powerful, if whatever, if you're famous, they don't care in Thailand. They do not care. Okay, they might care on Soi 6 or Walking Street or Nana Plaza where, they're just trying to get your money because it's a business, right? But in general, Thai people care about your character. They care about what you are as a person. What else, guys? Good question. How is their economy compared to our economy? Well, you guys probably know what the word gentrification means. Thailand has been gentrified a little bit, which means that there's been a lot of rich people that have moved into Thailand, and that makes things more expensive in Thailand. There's been a lot of foreign investors, a lot of Chinese people who have come into Thailand with a lot of money, as well as other countries as well. But basically what happens is when a country gets gentrified, it becomes more expensive. So it becomes harder for poor people to make money. So anywhere in Asia has a lot of rich people, right? But there's also a lot of really poor people. So there's no middle class really, right? So there's just poor people and then some rich people. But Thailand's economy, from a growth aspect and from a supplies and manufacturing, building things, it's become better, right? Thailand has a lot of factories. They have a good amount of jobs. So it's better than a lot of other countries in Southeast Asia, but there's problems with equality, right? But, you asked about how it compares to America. America has the same problem, right? So America, although there's more opportunity in America than Thailand, we also have like a price issue, right? An affordability problem. So Thailand can be better for some people because for Thai people, like you can rent a place for 3,000 baht, and you can make like 15,000 baht with like an entry level job. So that's pretty good. Whereas in America, like, the average apartment for one person is over $2,000. So, you would have to be making like close to $100,000 a year in America to afford a place that isn't even nice. And as far as the housing market goes in America, it's getting worse, right? It's becoming nearly impossible for the average person coming out of university to afford a home, which is really not good in America, which is why a lot of other people across the world in America travel to these countries that are cheaper, like Thailand. But unfortunately, that makes the problem harder for them as well. So I don't know if that makes sense. It's a complicated issue. And, hopefully, like, the people that decide to go to Thailand use their money to, help other people in Thailand, right? And create opportunity within the country they're living in. So yeah. What else, guys? Any other questions? I think we've covered most things not to do in Thailand. I'll see if I can think of any other things. I think I think I hit on like, the main things there. I think that in Thailand, there's a lot of ways to get to do a lot of things in one trip, right? Like Thailand isn't just a place to go sit on the beach. You can go climb mountains. You can go explore Bangkok and see what a mega city looks like. You can go to islands. You can go to the temples. You can go to waterfalls. You can experience true Thai culture, go to night markets, try new food. So there's a lot to do there for sure. How is the food there? The food's incredible. It's so good. I love Thai food. It's like one of my favorite foods ever. I really like it. It can be spicy, so if you don't like spice, tell them my pen. My pen is no spicy in Thai, and it's important. If you like a little bit of spice, you can say nit noi pen cup. So that's like a little bit of spicy. And spicy is pen, right? So, or you could just say no spicy. They know. That's the other thing. Thai people know English well. I think Thai people have really good English. So, I wouldn't worry too much about the language in Thailand, especially if you're going to like Bangkok or a touristy place. They speak English really, really good. So yeah, the Thais are really good with that. So that's another good thing about Thailand. Yeah, so what inspired me to visit Thailand is my family moved there when I was in high school. So I went there for that. And as I became an adult, I always wanted to go back. I really wanted to go back to Thailand. I felt that I didn't do everything in Thailand that I wanted to when I was there the first time. So I decided to go back on my own. And so ultimately, like, that's what decided me to go explore. And I've also gotten to travel to a lot of other countries in Asia. and you know, with this channel and everything, I want to go to new countries as well. So so if you guys have any ideas of new places for me to travel to, tell me. I want to learn about other countries as well. Oh, good question. You have really good questions. So how long did it take you to get there? So I flew from America, and it's over 30 hours usually. So 30-ish hours. So it's a very long flight. And if you're interested on that, I have a video on my YouTube channel called, let me find it here, I'll pull it up. I have a video called, let's see here, it's called How Bad is the Flight to Thailand? 30-hour flight. So I made that video around a month ago. If you want to watch it, you can check it out. I just show like basically my journey flying from America to Thailand. So it takes a long time, but you know, I don't mind them. I enjoy the traveling. You know, it's long. It's really long, but you know, you just kind of sit back, relax, try not to worry too much. Just take that as some time to clear your head. You know, they serve you food on the airplane. You can drink. So, you know, it's not that bad of a thing, really. It is bad to come home, though. It's not that bad to fly to Thailand. But when you fly home, it kind of sucks, right? Because it's like the vacation's over, you know. So yeah. Good question. What is the time difference there compared to America? So in Thailand right now, so in America, it's where I am, it's 3:33 a.m. And in Thailand right now, it's 4:33 p.m. the next day. Or sorry, the same day. So it's 13 hours quicker. So it's 3:30 in the morning here. It's 4:30 p.m. in Thailand. So 13-hour difference. So, you know, some people get jet lag. I don't really get it too bad because my sleep schedule is already really bad. You know, like I stay up so late. So actually when I go to Thailand, it kind of fixes my sleep schedule. But for some people, it's really hard, you know. Hi, Rada. Welcome to the channel. We're talking about do's and don'ts in Thailand. We're talking about what's it like traveling to Thailand from where I'm from, America. So welcome to the chat. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But yeah, it's not that bad. You know, I would say like the way I do like the flights is you know, I try to fall asleep. Usually they serve you food right when you get on the plane. So I eat it, I fall asleep, I try to sleep like a long time. And then when I wake up, I'll play on my phone, you know, do some planning on my notepad and just try to chill out, have some drinks, you know, so it's not that bad. You just have to like find something to do to entertain yourself, right? And usually there's a layover too. So from America, there's no direct flights to Thailand. Unless if you're from Los Angeles, I think they have a flight. So usually you have a layover in Japan or Hong Kong. So some of the time lapse, you're not actually on an airplane. You're waiting to get on the next plane. So usually there's like, you know, food in the airport. When I was in Japan last time, they had showers. So that was really nice. I took a 30-minute shower, and that helped a lot. Let's see here. How are the nightclubs or bars in Thailand? They're really good. They're like as good as they get. The nightlight scene in Thailand is really, really crazy. if you're a younger person and you like EDM music and you like big clubs, I would suggest going to Bangkok. Anywhere near Sukhumvit Road definitely has good nightclubs. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. So we got some more chats. And from Thailand, nice to see you. Cool. Yeah, nice to see you. Thanks for checking in and watching the video. Welcome to the channel. Chantra, hello from Thailand. Oh, cool. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad we have people here from Thailand. So welcome, guys. I'm just talking about what not to do when you travel to Thailand. So I told people to be friendly and to smile and be nice. So I think that's the most important thing, and to just have fun, right? To go there and have a good time and be nice to people, enjoy the culture and stuff like that. But hello from America. Cool. Nice. So yeah, we have people from a lot of different places in the chat. I really like that. What about you guys? Where do you guys want to travel to someday? You guys want to go to Europe, Asia, America maybe? Where do you guys want to travel to? Someday I want to go travel to Europe more, so that'd be cool. Yeah, of course. I love Thailand. The people there have always been very friendly, and a lot of Thai people have helped me when I need help. So I can only say good things about Thailand. Australia, yeah, and the UK. I really want to go to Australia too. I really like surfing, and I really want to go to Sydney and the Gold Coast in Australia to go surfing there someday. So it's always been my dream to go to Australia. I think Australia is so cool. They have a lot of scary animals like sharks and crocodiles, but I want to see the kangaroos. So I think that in the outback, I would love to go to the outback. So that'd be really cool. And the UK, I think the UK would be cool, but it's kind of similar to America. Like it has the same weather as like where I'm from. Like it's pretty cold and stuff, so maybe if I went to the UK, I would go like, you know, when it's nicer outside. But I want to go to London. I think that would be kind of fun, you know. So what else, guys? I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else I really want to go travel to. I want to go to South America too. And travel around there. I think that it can be kind of dangerous in South America, but I want to go down there and eat like steak and stuff like that. And they have surfing there too, so you know, there's so many places that I want to go travel to, but I have to work really hard so I can go do that. I would also like to go to Italy. Yeah, same. I think Italy's really, really beautiful. Plus, I love pasta and pizza. So I would gain a lot of weight if I went to Italy. I would gain a lot of weight. So yeah, that would be cool. Also, like Europe has like the trains and like, you know, it's easy to go to many countries in Europe. So it'd be pretty cool to go down there too. Also Ireland. Yeah, I would like to go see like those green hills and stuff like that. Ireland would be cool. I don't really like Irish food that much though. It's pretty like, Irish food like doesn't have much flavor. I don't know. I hope I don't have any like Irish people on the chat. I don't want to be mean to Ireland because like I know some Irish people and they're really nice, but I don't really like the food too much. I do like fish sometimes though. I like eating fish sometimes, but I like really spicy food. The That's why I like Thai food, because I like spicy. I have to have spicy. Like with everything, I had to have spicy food, or it just like doesn't taste good to me. So. What else, guys? I'm trying to think what else. So, I think I talked about like most things, like what you shouldn't do in Thailand. It's not that hard. Like Thailand's like an easy country to go to because like Thai people speak English good, and they make it like really easy to travel in Thailand. And also, there's a lot of like foreigners, like Farong in Thailand, like so. So like Thailand it's easier to travel to Thailand than it is to travel to like many other countries. So, what inspired you to make your own YouTube channel and why? Good question. So I started my channel because I was living in Thailand at the time, and I wanted to show people in America what it's like living in Thailand. And what inspired me to make my YouTube channel is I just wanted to find a way to help people and like give people information. I'm like passionate about that. And you know, I just like enjoy making the videos, right? So it's really fun to me, but I'm also passionate about helping people and teaching people. So that's what inspired me. Do you like Thai food? I love Thai food. My favorite Thai food is Kayat Sai, Khao Magai. I kind of like Pad Kapow. I like Tom Yum. What else do I like? Let's see, what other Thai food do I like? I like lar mu. I like sticky rice. Let's see, what else? I like crispy pork. I like many Thai food. I like many Thai food. So, Thai food is maybe my favorite food. I like Japanese food too. I like Thai food and Japanese food. Those are my two favorites. Yeah, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really like from Thailand. Let's see here. Compare America to Thailand. Yeah, that's a good question. So Thailand is a lot different than America. America is very corporate life. So, you know, like in America, we eat McDonald's, we eat Taco Bell, we eat KFC, we eat Chipotle, you know, we eat Subway, we eat many fast foods. But in Thailand, you eat a lot of food from local people who cook the food fresh, right? And you can, in Thailand, it's more of a community. Like when you want to buy clothing or buy food, you can go to the market. And in America, we buy stuff from Walmart and Costco. And so I like Thailand a lot more than America because I feel like I'm in a community. America is really structured. America is a really constricted, regulated country, right? So it's really in order, where Thailand has a lot more freedom. But in Thailand, maybe there might be more traffic in Thailand. it might be more crowded. So, you might not have aircon in Thailand, which is okay with me. I don't care. Um, in Thailand, I'm trying to think what else. Like, you, really Thailand's pretty good. Like, the transportation in Thailand's like a lot better than America too. But maybe in Thailand you're not gonna drive a car. You're gonna take like a motorbike or something like that. So the weather in Thailand is a lot better too. In America, it's where I live, it's really cold. So like right now, it's very cold. It's freezing where I am. So I had to put on like a coat and a hat. But in Thailand, I never have to. I'm always warm in Thailand. So yeah, the Thai food is spicy. Yeah, Thai food's really spicy. But I like spicy food. But in the chili can be really spicy in Thailand. So if there's too much chili, maybe it's not good. You live in the Northeast? Cool. Yeah, so so maybe it's colder where you live than me. I live in the Midwest, so but I know the Northeast is very cold. Bangkok. So I've lived in Bangkok and also Pattaya, or Chonburi area. But I like Bangkok because it's a very big city. And there's so many things to do in Bangkok. Bangkok is like the size of New York City. And it's 24/7, 7 days a week, all the time. Like, even if you go outside at 3 in the morning in Bangkok, there's still gonna be roads packed with cars. Like, it literally never stops. And I like that. It can be kind of loud sometimes, but I like, always having stores open. That's the other thing about America is like, right now, like there's nothing to do because it's too late. And, everything shuts down at nighttime in America. And I don't like that. I like always like, having a store open where I can go shopping and stuff like that. Let's see here. Can I ask you how old you are? I'm in my upper 20s, so in my upper 20s, I'll say that. But yeah, I mean, I like a lot of things about America too. Like, I like seeing my friends from America. It's cool to do that. I'm trying to think what else. America is a really big country. So, like, we have, like, Los Angeles and San Francisco. We have Miami, New York, Chicago. So there's a lot of things to do in America. Like, there's a lot of different types of weather, and so I like America because of that. Like, I like America because there's many places, right? But like, some things I don't like about America is like, you kind of have to pay for everything. Like, I guess at least where I'm from, like, maybe if I lived in like Washington or somewhere in the Northwest, where there's like mountains and beaches, that would be nice. But where I live, like, if you want to do something fun, you have to pay money. And I don't want to do that. I want to do things for free, like go to the beach and go hiking and, do stuff outside. Texas is another awesome city. Yeah, well, Texas is a state, right? But there's a lot of things in Texas, right? You have Dallas, you have Houston, you have El Paso, Austin, Fort Worth. So, Texas has a lot of cities. I I haven't spent much time in Texas, but I have a couple friends there, and it's really nice. My sister lives in San Francisco. Nice. I love San Francisco. It's a really beautiful city. There's a lot of homeless people in San Francisco. There's a lot of people who do drugs there, so I don't like that. But it's very beautiful. The Golden State Bridge is there. There's the Marina District, which is so beautiful. A lot of nightlife, a lot of boats, a lot of really nice hills, and really nice weather, right? San Francisco has really beautiful weather. So I love San Francisco. I would go there again someday. So yeah, I love California. I know it's expensive and stuff like that, and it's crowded in the cities, but I think there's a lot of beauty there with the beaches, and California has everything. They have forests, they have natural parks there, mountains, and I really like being outside. That's why I like Thailand too. Thailand has like so many things to do outside. So yeah, it's a great place. What else, guys? I pretty much talked about like everything not to do in Thailand. Maybe the next video I make, I'll talk about like what you should do in Thailand, like fun things to do there. If anybody from Thailand has some ideas, you can put it in the chat. Help some people out on like things to do or know about Thailand, like what's Thai culture like. I think Thai culture is a lot different than American culture, though. America's like, I feel like America's very kind of like fast paced too. Like everything in America is like in like it's kind of fast, like in a different way. Like everybody's always in like such a rush. Like they can't just chill. Like, hold on, guys. I gotta plug in my computer. It's gonna die here. Yeah, but yeah, like everyone's in a rush, like all the time in America. It's like why everyone has like a car here. Like, I guess in Thailand they have motorbikes, but like, I just feel like it's so like busy here. Like people can't just like chill. Which, like, some people are like that. I have people in my family who, like, they're always on, like, a schedule. Like, they always have to, like, go do something for fun or, like, plan something to do. And in Thailand, it's, like, more of a chill vibe, I feel like. Just, like, just, like, kind of chill. Yeah, guys. So, that's pretty much all. I'll stay for a little longer if you guys have any questions. But thanks for putting stuff in the chat, guys. This has been a really fun time. I'm glad I got to meet some new people. We have some people from America. We have some people from Thailand. So that's really cool. How is the religion in Thailand compared to America? Good question. So in Thailand, it's Buddhist religion, and in America, it's mainly Christian. So, it's a little bit different. I would say in Thailand, people are actually very, very friendly, very nice people in Thailand. People are very, very respectful. And in America, like, I think like in America, like America's a Christian country, but there's many like different types of like religions in America. So I would say America is like not as much as like an ethnic state. So, all All right, let's see here. If you were to delete the word like from your verbal vocabulary, you would come across much more well-spoken and confident and well-educated and mature. Well, thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, so it's just a little bit different. You know, with Thailand, like most people are just one religion, right? But in America, you know, it's like a Christian country, but, you know, like we have people of all religions here. So like, you know, Thailand has like some Islam people too, but you know, like I think it's like 95 or 96% Buddhist. So yeah, guys. What else, guys? Any other questions? I know it's difficult, but now you can and are highly intelligent. Okay, well, I understand that, but you know, at the same time, your vocabulary isn't even correct. So I know it's difficult, but know you can and are highly intelligent. So you know, would you like me to correct your grammar as well? Thank you for the suggestion, but you know, if you're going to be articulate enough to critique my own language, you should have proper grammar yourself. So. Any questions regarding Thailand, guys? You know, we talked about all the different things you shouldn't do when you go to Thailand. Maybe in my next video, we'll talk about what you should do there. And at the end of the day, I would say the most important thing to do when you go to Thailand is to just be respectful, right? Like with Thai culture, respect is like, you know, the most important thing. So yeah, guys, so let's see. We've been going for almost 1 hour and 10 minutes, so it's been a pretty productive live stream. I really appreciate everybody in the chat. We've had a pretty good conversation tonight. It's been cool because we have some people who are from a lot of different countries. So, you know, that's really cool to have, you know, an audience from all around the world. How long did it take you to speak the language? Well, I don't speak Thai fluently, so I've picked up, you know, how to say some clauses and some phrases, but I can't speak Thai fluently. And what's very difficult for me is to understand Thai people when they talk quickly, right? Because one word in Thailand, such as cow, like can mean like 5 or 6 different things. So, so I need to spend more time in Thailand. And also, I think that I want to get a tutor in Thailand to teach me how to speak more fluently. So yeah, guys. But yeah, good question. I think it's important to know the language. So I definitely need to get. I definitely need to get better at learning Thai. But it's a hard language, you know. But no excuses, right? I definitely have to get better at it, especially for the amount of time that I've spent in the country. So let's see here. Okay, so where did you stay in Thailand? In a house? That's a good question. I've stayed in a house before. When I first moved to Thailand when I was in high school, my family had a house there. And after that, I had lived in condos, and I've also lived in apartment buildings. So Thailand has a lot of high rises, you know, in Bangkok and in Pattaya and stuff like that. So I've typically lived in like apartment buildings and stuff like that. What else, guys? Anything else? We're probably gonna wrap this live stream up here pretty soon. It's 4 in the morning where I am right now, so we've been up grinding, you know, trying to get some content out for you guys. I want to help you guys however I can, gain knowledge, so you guys can go out there and crush your dreams, or move to Thailand if you're interested, or wherever you want. But yeah, guys. Oh, I'm going to go live every single day. So tomorrow I will go live again, probably around like, I think you're in Eastern time, so maybe like midnight Eastern time, something like that. Or maybe like 1 a.m. Eastern time. So I appreciate, you know, the participation. It makes these videos a lot easier to make. It's so much easier to make these videos like when people are asking me questions and stuff in the chat. So guys, you know, I'm trying to answer as many questions as I can. I want to give you guys, you know, the knowledge that I've learned. And if you guys have anything to teach me, you know, put it in the chat. I'm happy to learn. So guys, so probably gonna wrap up here pretty soon. If you guys have any other questions, go ahead and ask. If not, we're gonna peace out and go get some sleep. Let's see here. But I really enjoy making the YouTube lives. They're a lot of fun. Yeah, the YouTube lives have been really good. Like, I like making them a lot more than like the YouTube videos. I'm still gonna be making YouTube video, guys, like twice a week. If you want to check them out, I have my latest one was about like the visa exemption in Thailand. So if that's interesting to you, I know a couple people. It's been like informative for them. And I have a lot of videos just like talking about life, talking about my own experiences and stuff like that. I don't use TikTok, no. Do you guys think I should make a TikTok? Like, I know a lot of people really like TikTok. I don't even have a TikTok, so should I make one? I have an Instagram. I use Instagram, but I don't use TikTok. Ooh. Yeah, so maybe I'll make a TikTok. Yeah. Can you go live on TikTok? I think you might be able to go live on TikTok. That might be a good idea too. So, yeah, I mean, I try to go live every single day on YouTube. But, you know, maybe if I had a TikTok too, I could, you know, go live on there like once a day or something too. Yeah, guys, but I'm probably gonna make like a new YouTube video too. Maybe tomorrow I'll make one. I was talking to someone who told me that it's important to like spend a lot of times like editing your videos. So I might try to make some like higher quality videos and stuff. The only thing is like a lot of people like my videos where like I just like talk into the camera and I don't really even do anything like too crazy. So I don't know, like I don't know if I should make like crazy edited videos, or you know, if I should just like, you know, make like just like videos where I'm like walking around town talking into the camera. But anyways, guys, I'm going to cut this video off here. I have some things I had to do on the computer. Thanks for everybody who watched tonight, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the next live stream.